Hey, hi everyone. Welcome to another video in our Nifty backtesting results series. The last videos which we did were long calendar with puts and calls, and we have deployed them and backtested them in intraday, and we have seen the results for those particular strategies. Yeah, as a part of this backtesting series, we have done a lot of backtesting. We have done backtesting of range-bound strategies like short straddle, strangle, and iron fly, iron condor, and also we have done backtesting of directional strategies like bull call spread, bull put spread, long calendar with calls. Okay, and also bearish directional strategies like bear call spread, bear put spread, and yeah, long calendar with puts. We also back tested jade lizard, reverse jade lizard, and yeah, Batman strategy. We have deployed it both intraday as well as positional, and saw the results of that. And So this is the put calendar positional strategy, and this is basically a long calendar with puts, but it's deployed in a positional way. So if you see, this is the daily chart of Nifty for the month of February, and it is a bearish month. Even the January month was bearish. But if you see, if this particular chart, 5 EMA is forming here, and if you take the position, the 5 EMA put position here with long calendar with puts. So that's how you basically come up with the strategy to deploy. It is the 5 EMA is triggering this. Okay. So based on the 5 EMA, if you position this strategy for the month of February, and you take it with puts because it's a bearish strategy. Okay. So the initial deployment you will need around is 78,440. You will need to deploy this strategy, and the risk to reward is 1:1. So you will either gain 15,948 or you will lose 15,436, and 43.72% you have the probability. You'll get a wide range because we are deploying this basically this is a positional strategy. So we're deploying it on February 3rd, which is for the month of February, and we're deploying it. We're shorting the month ends put, and taking that next month ends put. Okay, so it's that's why you're getting a wide range here, 3.2% on the downward side and 1.6% on the upward side. Even on the upward side also you still have a leeway like 1.6%, but downward side you have a lot of room based on this strategy. That is the advantage you get if you take a positional strategy, that this range is very wide. Risk to reward is also decent. Risk to reward capital is less here. Okay, and this capital 15,000 you will lose if it is goes beyond two sigma, two standard deviations. If it goes beyond the two standard deviations, then you will lose that, which is a highly improbable event. Okay, if you see this chart, it is within on the left side it is within one standard deviation, and on the right side, yeah, you still have some loss within one standard deviation. Okay. So yeah, we deployed it. I deployed it and I tested it by the end of the month. So what you try to do for this strategy is try to take 3 to 5%. If you receive 3 to 5% in this strategy, just leave that. Okay, leave with that money, and yeah. So that is the game plan here, taking around 3% to 5% per month by deploying this strategy. If you see this by the end of Feb 20, we made around 5% on the capital deployed. So that was the month of February, where it was bearish, completely bearish, and we deployed it. Suppose there is a month which is bullish to range bound. So if you take this month of May, it is bullish initially, but then range bound. So let us see. So this is contrary. So you're betting that the market is basically with puts. You have a bearish view, but so here you have a bearish view, but again market went against you and was range bound. Then let's see what happens in this strategy. By the way, you'll have leeway on both sides because So you'll deploy it on May 2nd, and you will take May and you will short the May and put, and you will buy the June and put. But yeah, you will give here. You're getting a very wide range. If you see 3.4% on your direction that you took this trade, but at the same time 2.4% against the direction that you took the trade. Okay, so this is the beauty of this particular strategy and a positional thing. So you're almost getting one standard deviation range, pretty much one standard deviation, slight losses, but yeah, pretty much one standard deviation. So yeah, to deploy this, basically you will require around 90,000. 1 is to 1.2. Risk to reward is pretty much same. 18-20% is the risk and reward of the capital deployed, and 46% is the POP. And when we deployed it by May 22nd, it gave us the 5%. So once you get 3 to 5%, then you leave. Okay, so that's a strategy. So it went against you basically. The entire trend went against you, uh, but not to a large extent, to a certain extent, and was range bound. Still, you made profit. You made your 5% in this particular scenario also. Coming to the month which is bullish now, so this is you took a trade here, assuming this is April month, so April to May, so it was bearish initial and then bullish. So this was the Trump effect of his tariffs effect. So due to tariffs it went down. When he said 3 months pause, then it went up. So in this scenario what will happen? So here you will take a trade of basically a bearish trade. You will make a lot of money here. Okay, but then market goes against you. So let's see what happens in this scenario. So as I told, so yeah, so the money required is around 90K with around 15 to 17% profit and loss. So 1.1 is to 1 is risk to reward. Pop is 40%. You're getting here also 2.7% to 1.4% break even. So this is less, but yeah, it is almost one standard deviation here, but little bit less on this side. You took the trade this side, but you're still getting some leeway up to a standard deviation on the opposite side also. So yeah, so once we tested it by April 11th, we were able to get 5% even in this scenario also, which is totally against the direction which was in the direction in which we traded initially. But again, the market went against us after certain days, but still we made good money. So the three scenarios are: the you got a bearish direction, you made money, which where you were right based on 5 EMA. The other one was you made a bearish one, and but it went up and then became a range bound. There also we made money. Last scenario is you made a bearish bet and it went in your direction, but again it went up also very drastically. Went in your direction drastically, went up also very drastically. But still you made money. So the target is, let's keep just 3 to 5% as the profit margins, and you can use this positional strategy to make money. This is not a financial advice. You consult your financial advisor to take decisions. This is just for educational purpose. So what happens, and backtesting purpose, to see what happens when long calendar with puts is tested in all these three scenarios and is deployed in a positional way. So that's it for today, guys. Thanks everyone for joining the call. Have a nice day. Bye.